Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome back to Factorio, the island. My name, of course, is Orbital Potato, and if you'll recall, at the end of the last episode, we just pretty much finished resolving our plastic crisis. We did indeed try and succeed in getting advanced oil processing, which is really cool. Allows us to crack a whole bunch of brand new petroleum, which is awesome. We're also processing a whole ton more oil and getting way better exchange rates. By the way, did I say my name was Orbital Potato? I can't even remember if I said my name was Orbital Potato, but whatever. Seemingly we're getting a lot more petroleum right now, which is flippin' amazing. Are we processing enough crude oil though? Okay, yeah, the amount of crude oil that we have is going down slowly but surely, and the amount of light oil that we have is going down slowly but surely, but it's taken a little bit of time. So I'm thinking perhaps we take this opportunity to add on a little bit more cracking infrastructure, because let's face it, it's not going to go to waste. Well, light oil is going to go to waste if we just leave it there. But the infrastructure that we create is not going to go to waste, because we're going to be able to use it, in the future. Because there is no better way of converting crude oil into petroleum than the advanced oil processing, which is what we are currently doing. Now, why the hell is there no appropriate lighting in this area? That is ridiculous. Come on, this is the oil area, for crying out loud. We need some bloody lighting over here. Goodness me. How challenging is it? What an idiot I am. What an absolute idiot. But anyway, got a brand new 2 more cracking devices up here, which is going to be lovely. We shall try and place them a little bit further away from everything, just so things don't get too bunched up in this place. We do not want things to be like that. Alright, so does that connect? Does this go in here? Yeah, okay, great. So that actually works. We're going to be able to... Why did I ever think that was the appropriate place to stick anything? There and there. What's going on up there? Okay, we've got 3 turrets engaged with the enemy. Fingers crossed it'll actually resolve itself without too much of my input. Alright, copy that across there. We do need 1 more underground pipe. Would be fantastic. As in 1 more underground pipe at this current moment. I suspect that we're going to need more underground pipes in the future. But hey ho, let's link up the light oil for now, and then we can think about the water. Water's going to have to come across that away. So we're going to need more underground pipes than we've currently got iron for. Real bummer. Real bummer. We need 15 iron plates or something, so we'll do that. We'll go and do that right now. Boom. Couple more underground pipes. Fantastic. I'll take it. 5 or so overground pipes. Yeah, I think they're called overground pipes. Yeah. Well, whatever it is, let's go with that. 1 turret is engaged with the enemy, and the situation has resolved itself. Phenomenal. Means I do not have to go over there and manually show those aliens who's boss. Yeah, we all know I'm boss anyway, so no shame in admitting that there. Let's link this bad boy up. Perfect. Perfect. And unbelievably, that was very easy. Do we have... we're going to have to use titchy electric poles, but whatever. Needs must, I suppose. Needs must. Needs absolutely must. Yeah, oh my god, we're going to have to use 3 of these bad boys. How inefficient is that? That is terrible. Okay, and the petroleum line that they're supposed to be going into is going to be over here. We just need to connect this bad boy up. Because, let's face it, we want everything to go through the storage, which is exactly what I'm trying to do, right? So, petroleum from these 3 comes up here and into here, and all of the petroleum that goes out comes off this line right here. So, in effect, all of the petroleum needs to be funneled into the storage before it goes out. And that's good for 2 reasons. Number 1, it shows us how much petroleum we've got just sitting around. If we didn't have this, then it would be much more difficult to identify how much more petroleum we needed, because as you can see, the number over here, it disappears when I move my mouse over there. But the number over there is a good indicator of how much petroleum we've got, as in, if it's going up, you know, if it's consistently going up, then that's great. That means we're not using as much petroleum as we're gaining in storage. Whereas if it's going down, we know, yep, we need a heck of a lot more, or we need a little bit more, or whatever, you know? So, quite nice. Quite nice indeed. There we go, and one more of these bad boys. Just because we can and because we need to. Boom. Boom. We're sorted. We should have a whole heck ton more petroleum being linked up. Looks like it's trending, I want to say upwards, but it looks like it's holding pretty steady. So we should be able to, you know, get a little bit of a better bang for our buck, so to speak. Wow, I've got a load of plastic in here. Why do I have so much gosh darn plastic on my inventory? Shit, did I just... Oh, fucking hell. There we go. Alright, I've gotten rid of all of my plastic. So that should mean that we get a little bit more red circuit production. Sweet. Okay, good. That's that crisis sorted for now. Another crisis that we're going to be having pretty darn soon is we're going to run out of crude oil. We're already in a position where only one of our refineries is actually working. And look at the oil taken up in that. We don't have very much oil at all. Because as far as I'm aware, the mods that we've got installed, it works in our favor to go further away for oil. So basically, the further that we actually have to go for oil, for example, all the way down here, the better it is, the better the yield is on the oil. At least that's how I think it works. I hope that's how it works. Otherwise, I'm going to look like a complete idiot. But whatever, it doesn't really matter. We've got enough resources built up at this current moment to do a couple of interesting things with our current advanced circuits. Got a whole bunch of advanced circuits actually in this little chest area. Got 64 advanced circuits on us. Let's do something a little bit sneaky here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a bunch in there. Put a bunch in there. Yeah, and we're gonna get some logistics robots. Now logistics robots aren't gonna be super useful for now, but I'm thinking that, you know, let's just clearly have a couple of logistics robots. So we'll make some logistics robots, and you know, we can stack them away and whatever. It doesn't matter. We don't really need any more than we currently have. What is going on here? Why are we not getting robot frames? Electric engines. Oh yes, I remember. I need to manually move those. And I would love to actually get some logistics robots set up, but we need, before we can do logistics robots, we need logistics systems, and that requires 150 blue science. So I'm thinking that we're going to have to be doing blue science before we really truly get on to dealing with logistics robots and stuff like that. However, I have been talking for a long ass time about how I would love, and I'd say dearly love, to get some blueprints set up of furnace areas and stuff. Also, what I wanted to do is I wanted to make a shit ton of electric furnaces, and I think that that's what we are probably going to concentrate on for a little bit right now. However, before I head down there, I'm going to pick up a couple of engine stacks, and let's face it, I already had a couple of engine stacks on me. I should have realized that before I took yet more, but whatever, doesn't matter. I'm going to stick a wrong area to insert them into. There we go. That can go there. 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 Perfect. It's good enough. Works for me. So basically, is that going to make logistics robots? It will actually make logistics robots. Okay, we don't want any more logistics robots. I'm done. I'm fine with logistics robots. Let's just make sure that we keep on making these bad boys for these bad boys, right? That's what I want to see happen. And we're gonna need to pick up some construction robots, and you know, we'll place them down, whatever. And we wanna go and try and make as many electric furnaces as we can, and create an ultimate blueprint for our furnace area. And this is going to be very important, because very soon we're going to have the ability to just replicate this over and over and over and over and over again. And that is something that I cannot wait for. I am so unbelievably excited about this. Give me a whole bunch of that. And we can make 5 electric furnaces. We need some more stone bricks. Let's go and head up there and get some more stone bricks. Why not, eh? Why not? Now, it's going to have a big draw on our power, right? Oh, 33. That's a good number to build. We'll build them on our person, I think, for now. Unless we want to set up an assembly machine that's just dedicated to... You know what? Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's get an assembly machine. Crafting speed is only 0.75, but I'll take it anyway. We'll set it up over here. I already had one on me. Oh, goodness gracious me. Could have just used that if I was more sensible than I actually am. Let's get a fast inserter as well. And do we have a steel chest anywhere? Well, no, we don't. Typical. Bloody typical. Could have just used that steel chest, I suppose. That would be the smart thing to do. In fact, you know what? Let's do the smart thing. Let's actually use that there, and then we can just put all the other ingredients in this chest, and all the stone can come from this chest. All the other ingredients can come from the other chest. Let's get another fast inserter right here. Pop that in there. Okay, this is good. Things should be going a little bit faster right now. And let's get 2 piles of circuits in there. Let's get a whole bunch of steel beams. And fingers crossed, we should have a grand result. And this isn't something that's going to happen, you know, super quickly. Let's face it. Just an iron chest will do. It's not like we're going to be storing hundreds and hundreds of furnaces in here. Just a couple. Yeah, awesome. That's really cool. That's really cool indeed, actually. And we're gonna get a whole bunch of electric furnaces, and we're gonna try and plan something out. So let's go up there. We've got 7 electric furnaces on our person right now. Let's go and see what we can do. Let's go and see what we can do. So I think we're going to take up this entire area. Okay. And see how we can be as space efficient as possible. Now, I know it's going to stop that furnace area from operating, and that is absolutely not what we want to do, so we're going to place down a couple of extra poles over there, and yeah, this should work. I'm very hopeful that this will actually work. Okie doke. Boom, you down. You're not going to fit there, but however, we were going to do things a little bit differently, weren't we? What were we going to do? We were going to... I mean, technically, if we just took this back a little bit, then we could get 3 in there. So we could have little cells of 6. And that would work quite well, I think. Although, we could also do something else, right? We could get the splitter, right? Pretend there's a splitter there. Get this coming up there, and then that outputting to the left as well. Although that would mean that we would only have 4 per little group. So, you know, we'd have one over there, and then the other one over here. We'd be wasting a big space in the middle where the belt goes down. You know what? I think we change our design. I think there's no shame in changing our design right now and saying we go for something like this. Yeah, I think that is totally reasonable to say and totally reasonable to do. And it still follows on for our sort of ethos of, yeah, you know, we really would like to try and make this our design. I'm sick and tired of seeing all the same designs in Factorio, and I really appreciate it when you guys comment and you let me know what you think. There's been a lot of people that have, you know, I've had a lot of opinions about the furnace system here. I mean, some people have said, yeah, you know, it's like going the right way, it's the wrong way. You know, some people have said, oh, it's, you know, it's really great that you're doing some actually different stuff, because I see loads of Factorio playthroughs and they all just they merge into one because all of the furnace systems look, you know, pretty darn similar. And I don't think that's a bad thing. I think that's you know, it's probably the optimal way of doing things. But when you just want to have a little bit of fun and you want to experiment, and you know, I think that we are entitled to do that. So, you know what? Booyah, let's do this. Let's do it. Together we can make this work. Okay, so... I'm actually going to move you. I'll put you there. I'll move you. I'll put you there. Basically, right? So that we can only use 3 power poles for this entire area. That's the plan. Only 3 power poles for this entire area. That's so good, isn't it? It's really, really good value for money. And we could have done it differently. I'll move you across just for the sake of making things look a little bit evener. A little bit evener? Does that make sense? I hope it does. And let's get rid of that. So it's disconnected. And let's take a blueprint of this area. You know, let's take a blueprint of this area. It's quite basic. Nothing is too complex on here. We haven't automated everything that is in this blueprint as of yet. However, we could, probably. Furnaces are a little bit difficult to automate, but meh, it's fine. Meh, meh, meh. Whatever. Now we can just replicate this bad boy wherever we go. And, you know, we should have a great amount of success with it, I think. Might need to fill in this area over here, and then boom, boom, boom. And a couple more in here. Okay, let's try and fit this around. So I'll take these poles up for now. Take these poles up for now. Shouldn't actually matter because they should now be connected once again through that little area up there. And we can think about what we actually want to do here. So if we put that in there, I think that would work pretty darn well. Yep, let's place it down. Let's also place this down over here. Except we can't because we need give me a water be gone. That would be great, thanks. There we go, perfect. And another water be gone. We'll build 5, 10 water be guns. We always need them. There we go, perfect. And there are a couple of materials missing. I mean, obviously, I don't think we have the materials for any of them right now, but we're planning things out. You know, we can afford to take a little bit of extra time, making sure we get it right. And that can go there. That can go there. Yeah, now we're talking. This is looking really good. Oh, that there. All right, perfect. So what materials do we actually need? 160 belt. You know what? I am going to do a really, really sneaky thing of just, you know, making all of the chests that have these things in passive provider chests. Do I want to do that, though? I mean, if we make all of them passive provider chests, then that, you know, that opens up a whole different kettle of fish. I mean, let's make a couple of passive provider chests. Okay. 2 passive provider chests, and let's stick tons of belt in them. Okay. Okay, loads of belt in there. I think we're still going to need a little bit more belt. Nope, turns out no. Let's make some medium-sized electric poles. We only need 12 of those bad boys. So I'll put 14 in there just to be on the safe side. 48 regular inserters. Well, you know what? A stack of 50 will do just fine. Put that in there. And then the last thing was 24 furnaces. And if I'm not mistaken, if I am honestly not mistaken right now, we should be able to just go right up here. Right up here and take 30. Flipping 30 inserters. 30 inserters, farmer. Farmer potato. Farmer potato, let's take 30 inserters. Let's take 30 insert. No, it's not even inserters. They're furnaces. My God, what an idiot! I was doing my farmer accent all wrong. And we will put that in there. I'll actually, yeah, move them around a little bit, and that should sort everything out. 127 objects are missing construction robots. Well, let's go down here and check to see if we've got any more construction robots that we can deploy into the world. We should have a few. 44. Awesome. That should reduce 124 objects to, I don't know, 84 objects or whatever. Yeah, sweet. pretty happy with that, to be honest. Yeah, that's really, really good news. I'm really, really happy with the way that this has worked out. Yep, it's reduced it to 73. Perfect. And that's going to continue to fall as every construction robot takes a second, like a second object, you know? I mean, I think it only works it out on a 1-to-1 ratio, so it works out how many construction robots you have and how many other things you have, materials that need to be placed. Seems that they're all placing the belts at the moment, but you know, there is a couple of things that we're going to have to do manually, which is fine, you know, like the feeder belts and whatnot, and the belts that are leading up to it and shit. But you know, for the most part, I'm really, really happy with how this is going to work out. I think it should work out absolutely grandly. This looks really, really nice, and this is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so 4 different areas. So that is effectively this splitter cell. That's going to feed it all. And also, something that's cool is that this splitter cell is not going to need coal, which is the best part. It literally is the best part. And that is really, really good news. So what we might do is we might just set this entire area up to be disassembled, and we might just, you know, mirror this on this side. I'm thinking that that's probably good because, you know, this splitter can be taken by this, and the 2 middle splitters can deal with the top and then any little bits in the middle that we want to fill in. I think that's really, really good. So everything should be delivered fairly quickly, I think. If we connect that up there, you know, just to make sure that the power grid is all linked up. I don't think there's anything else that we really need to worry about. I mean, obviously the robots are painfully slow. They really, really are very, very flippin' slow. But honestly, it's pretty awesome that we've got to this point. It's bloody epic, in fact. Yeah, that's pretty good. I'll take it. I'll take that any day of the week. That is a good showing by all these robots. I mean, I have no idea how a robot, you know, it can carry a belt, that's fair enough, but a furnace? How can a robot carry a furnace? That's a little bit daft, I think. A little bit daft. And what's more important is the fact that we're going to be able to get double the amount of resources onto these belts, which is going to end the silly little system that we've got going on here with the doubling. Yeah, I mean, we want to double up and make sure that we get a whole bunch more iron into the system, and we can do that by doubling up on belts, I reckon. And also, with these electric furnaces, we're going to be able to produce resources a whole bunch more faster. A whole bunch more faster? English, right? English. Let's preemptively put a couple of lights down here. Yeah, there we go. Why not? That is really, really good. Very, very happy with that. So we've got nice little blocks of 6. I like that a lot. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very, very much for watching. My name, of course, has been Data. This has been Factorio, the island. And until next time, bye.